Good morning, students. This is the recording of your English listening test. So, you have to listen it carefully, and afterward, you have to answer the MCQs. So, here is the reading. No one, it seems, is very fond of a rat, except another rat, perhaps, and as the rat population of the world exceeds the human one, we are told there is a problem. City dwellers or villagers alike, we are never more than 30 meters from a rat. Well, that is what they say. It is a sobering thought if you remember that rats spread diseases, sometimes terribly diseases like bubonic plague, for example. All of which it makes doubly unfortunate that while we do not like rats, rats evidently do like us. They like our houses, our barns, our warehouses, and granaries. They like the warmth and shelter we provide. Above all, they like sharing, that is, stealing the food we eat. I know that in India there are some temples where the rat is welcome, indeed revered, but its devotees are well outnumbered by those who think it a pest. How do we get rid of them if they become so numerous as to constitute a real menace even to life and limb? It isn't easy, for though we may exterminate a few, their power of rapid reproduction are legendary, and they say the female rat makes the best mother in the world. Poison them, gans them. Well, you can try, but the modern rat has become virtually immune to these methods, and in case the disposal of dead carcasses down rat runs or under floorboards is itself a difficult business which, if neglected, leads to thoroughly unpleasant odors and yet more fear of disease. Over the centuries and in different lands throughout the world, many different remedies have been tried and usually found wanting. Morocco, for instance, dealt with its plague of rats by importing thousands of domestic cats mainly from England. But though cats and certain dogs, like terriers, might keep numbers down, they will never totally rid a place of what so many regard as vermin. One old gentleman resorted to rat psychology. The rat, he said, is a wonderfully clean animal, and if it can, will preserve itself and its surroundings in as clean a state as possible. So, he argued, why not make it impossible for a rat to stay clean? The answer, he thought, was tar, for rats dislike it more perhaps than anything else, for it once it gets on it their fur, they find it most difficult to remove. It is adapted from Rat by P.G.O. Taylor. So students, you have listened it. Okay, so now you have to try to attempt the MCQs which are in this Google form, and later you have to submit it. And please don't forget to enter your corrected details. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye, take care.